We are 5 Live. I'm Bobby T.
And I'm Martin.
And we are stuck in a pile of statues today from Pop Culture Shock Toys.
We just have so many.
Oh, and I had to get a whole new case for these things and everything.
Oh my god, our lives are so terrible.
Not so terrible. I've got super strength. Well, we did some major statue spelunking and we're out of it.
Yes.
We do have this awesome-ass Sub-Zero.
It's pretty damn cool. I mean, this is, you know, it's no Playmobil Ghostbusters toy, but it's pretty
You are
badass.
correct. It is not that. It is amazing. So, this is from Pop Culture Shock Toys. A couple buddies we have out there sent these out so we can give them a good look. Some of the things that these guys are making.
The viewer.
Some of these things these guys are making.
We're not enjoying this at all.
No, not even a little bit. Some of the things they're making are so amazing.
Yes.
That Sagat that was at New York Comic Con this
So
year
gorgeous.
in 1/3 scale that would
Yes.
literally stand about this high.
We had to get on step ladders just so we could safely take it out of the
to take
case
it.
was in.
I remember the lucite case it was in.
Yes.
We had to put it on our palms all the way up and take the head off
so
that
it
we
wouldn't
wouldn't
catch it. Yeah.
because our hands weren't clear enough to move the thing around it. Amazing stuff. Sculpted by the man himself, Jerry. Comes with a signed certificate of authenticity. Comes right on top of the box when you open the box. We already did that part because getting these out is hard.
Yes.
The suction that forms, you can't just pull the thing right out.
It's got a lot of pieces.
Now, one thing they just did, and I noticed in the Dread video that Josh and John had just made, they put a black fabric, like a nylon strap, a Velcro nylon strap, so that you can hold it here, and it makes it a lot easier to pull your statue
So
off.
that's good thinking.
Amazing.
Unfortunately, they didn't do it for this.
No.
So he cried a lot. It was hilarious.
Got a hernia, went to the hospital. So we're just going to open it up quick. I did take a few things off here so we don't have to sit here and get bogged down by it. But it is tied down pretty securely. There's all kinds of polyfoam on the inside. So this is the main body, and it's gigantic.
Yes.
So Martin's going to get working on unwrapping that.
Yep. Wow. This is craziness.
Yeah. And this is now, which Sub-Zero is this? Now, you're more a gamer than I. It looks like Shaolin Monks. Is that?
No. This is Sub-Zero from the latest Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat X, I believe, is the name of that one. He is the, believe, second, possibly even third incarnation.
Yeah, on the
Sub-Zero.
back of the box it talks about that there's a lineage of Sub-Zero.
Exactly.
That the original had died at the hands of Scorpion, I see.
Precisely. And then this is his brother.
They carry the mantle.
Yeah, and he carries the mantle. He's a good guy, but he is also an assassin, so... Yes.
So we actually got a really awesome number on this too, pretty low, number 31 of 400.
Wow.
Which is pretty awesome.
That's pretty crazy.
The statues we did receive from Pop Culture Shock Toys were Blanca, RoboCop the EX edition, which does light up, and the Sub-Zero. Yeah, see that pile, you got to be real careful with it because it's like in there, and they really pack the hell out of these things because the detail. Oh yeah. This isn't one of the mixed media statues. Normally they do have ones that, like the Sagat has the shorts that are cloth shorts. It's
or
got
the
eye
cloth
patch.
wrapping, which was the insane part.
Man, so amazing. Some of the stuff they showed, like that Cthulhu especially. I'm a huge fan of Cthulhu to begin with. I don't know which way this goes. Maybe this way? Let's see. We're going to figure this one out the hard way. While Martin does that. Oh, wait. We should be. They also include with every pack the white gloves too,
the white gloves,
because the paint you'll get a lot of the accenting. Why did I just read the detail work?
Yes, the detail work.
I promise I like toys. I do it all the time.
The oils in your hand will upset the detail work.
So this does come with two awesome heads. One head being a white-eyed head, and the second head being a one with pupils.
Oh.
So he's got the human eyes on.
Oh, yeah.
So there's your white version, and there's the human. Which one do you want to do?
I think we go white version.
White? All right, so we'll just pop that head down here.
Head pops right on there. Magnet in the head so that it connects and doesn't move at all.
Yeah, one thing I really do love about this is that in these statues you do have that right there in the center. It is the magnet, so that is his right arm.
Yep. Like I said, this thing is gorgeous. I'm not the biggest Mortal Kombat fan, and yet... I'd be hard pressed not to recommend purchasing one of these. They're just so well done.
Yeah, you know, so the block itself only fits in one way, but when it does, it really just drops right in there.
Yep.
So there we go with that. Now there's a lot of ice accents, which is, so these are little tiny pieces. This is where the puzzle comes into play, where you got to figure out exactly what you're building here, because each piece is fit for each hole. You can't just pop them in anywhere you'd like. He's not that kind of statue.
Apparently.
So let's we'll do I think here we'll do a little time lapse.
Yeah,
we'll fast forward a little bit. So yeah, in a second you'll see us just go really fast, and then Sub-Zero will be close.
Exactly.
All right, so now. All right, that was exhausting. All those runs around the table.
Yes.
This thing is amazing.
It's so fucking gorgeous.
And it's gigantic. I mean, I am just blown away by the sheer scale of the thing. Martin was not able to get all of that poly out of there.
I wasn't able to.
I'll figure out how to get that out.
Well,
it's in there really tight because this piece, like I was saying, this isn't mixed media. So you're looking at a hard piece of resin for these pieces. So you can't really bend them. Resin doesn't bend. So we'll have to get a razor to push it out maybe.
The details on the cloth, the details on the metal work for his bracers, it's just...
So one of the things that, and this will speak to another of their statues that they have coming out, is the Green Ranger. Mm-hmm. And one amazing thing about that Green Ranger is that in all of it, it looks like this beautiful mixed media piece. Here's the part where Martin cuts his hand, and it's not. It's all sculpted. It's just sculpted in paint, and it's beautiful.
It is.
So definitely keep an eye out for that. There are two versions. One of them is going to have the dragon coin base, and the other is the dragon tail from the Dragon Zord over water. So it'll be just like this, kind of base-wise, similar to some of the clear parts for the waters. I've got a lot of really great detail on it. I'm still, again, I've said it before, I'm blown away by this thing.
And like I said, I am not a Mortal Kombat. I would never call myself a Mortal Kombat fan. I played them. I enjoy playing them, but they're not something I know all the mythos about or anything. But this is just amazingly well done.
Things I remember about Mortal Kombat is Josh, when we were kids, whipping my ass left and right. That dude could destroy at this game. He had a Capcom Sega controller for the Sega Genesis, where it was like a handle grip, like a pistol grip.
Okay.
And that gave you the D-pad, and then there was a 6-button pad that stuck off of it in a weird direction. And it would allow him to just kind of... he could work the control a little better. It was in the right pattern. Mm-hmm. And he would just destroy me like guys like Stryker. I'm like, all right, now you're just rubbing that shit in. Like, I'm trying to like do stuff. He's like smashing me in the face with grenades over and over again. It's forward, kick back, forward, or whatever the hell. So, but yeah, man, Sub-Zero was always a favorite of mine too. I really did love the some of his fatalities where he'd just destroy you in every way, shape, and form. And that first one, I think it was the first one where he hit you with the ice and then punched you like for the explosion.
Exactly.
Or in the first one, did he do the skull with the...
That was Scorpion. Scorpion was the spine,
see, I'm a bad fanboy.
No, that's fine.
Ooh,
oh my god.
Yeah, I know, right? You just want to touch it.
Feet and just everything.
So,
if you get a chance to see one of these up close, I cannot recommend it enough. And if you have some money burning a hole in your pocket, lucky for you, PCS Collectibles or Pop Culture Shock Toys actually has a sale going on right now.
Right now, it's
for their Halloween sale.
Yeah, so the code to use on there until Halloween is Halloween 2017 31P. We'll scroll that down
and
here
it's
across the bottom.
31% off these their statues that are in the warehouse. Nothing pre-order.
Yeah, the warehouse gems, no pre-orders.
But their warehouse. This is a warehouse gem, and it's a gem. It really is.
I'll use an example of the Dread statue, the comic style Dread statue that comes on the bike. Dude, it's gonna be like this big. It's the size of the table. And but that one's like $700, and you'll get about $200 off on it by using this code. So, I mean,
we're not math majors.
Hey, I said in the neighborhood. I don't know. Maybe I'll do the math and put it right. I'm not gonna.
He's not doing the math.
I'm not doing it. I'm gonna be too busy staring at this thing and not watching Future Diary.
Exactly.
So, Yeah, I think I don't really know what else to say about this outside of just letting it speak for itself. We'll throw some B-roll in here, some nice tight shots.
Yeah.
And with that, we have been 5 Alive. I am Bobby T.
I am Martin. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. 5 Alive VP. We'll definitely be putting a couple more pictures up of this, as well as the other gifts that we got from PCS Collectibles.
You know what? I'm going to make an executive decision here.
What's that?
And I've said this in the past, but I think we'll just lock it down. If we do this early, Collectorverse is doing, right now, we've been nominated.
We have been nominated.
On Collectorverse for Best Long-Form Toy Chat.
Which is what we do.
Yeah, and I got to tell you, if we win, I think we're going to be pretty pumped up here. And for our subscribers that live in the U.S., this is way too expensive to ship out of the U.S. If you win it and you're not in the U.S., you have the option of paying to ship it, however the hell much that's going to be. But in America, we're really talking $50 shipping for this thing. We weren't joking standing behind a tower of boxes.
They're huge.
I think we're going to give this away.
Yeah, which is a shame because it is gorgeous, but not a shame for you. Help us win. You get this, which is...
We'll trade statue for statue. I want the coin. You can have Sub-Zero.
Exactly.
So definitely vote for us. We'll be plugging this a lot in the coming future. I believe you're going to be able to vote on November 1st. The nominations came through, and then it's going to be 1 month of voting. So tell everybody, and you might win a little Sub-Zero here.